how to actually make friends for real. One, start a conversation. You are in a circle of people you're already familiar with. They are no longer strangers to you, okay? You start a conversation on something and you get talking. In other words, you have to speak up. You have to speak up. That's one. Two, show genuine interest in other people's interests. It's self-explanatory. I don't need to expatiate on it. Be genuinely interested in what makes the next person happy. That's all. Be genuinely interested. Number three, always wear a smile. Nobody wants to be around someone who frowns. That's why I love that song that says, when you worry, your face will frown and that will bring everybody down. Don't worry, be happy. All right. So when you worry and you're putting off frown face, hard face, or you're always trying to be firm, say, that guy not the smile though. Now you do yourself. Science says that there are a lot more muscles put to work when you frown than when you smile. Okay, I don't know the exact figures, the comparison, but it's so far apart that you'll be amazed the amount of strain you are putting on your face, the muscles in your face when you are not smiling. So always try as much as possible to wear a smile, because when you're smiling, you're trying to present yourself to be welcoming, all right? And people want to be around places that they are welcomed and they are safe, okay? Number four, share. You can't say you care about someone or someone is your friend and you don't share. What you have, if you can part away with a number of them, give, all right? Learn to give. Friendship is all about giving. Someone says giving and receiving. Fine, yeah, but it's more about you giving. Don't expect. You don't give because you want to be given. You give because the person deserves to be given. You share because the person is worth sharing with, all right? And because you have more than enough, or probably you are willing to sacrifice what you have just to make sure that next person is comfortable and happy. Sharing is all about love. So you can't say you love and care about someone without sharing. It's impossible. It's actually impossible. Okay? It's impossible. So you need to learn how to start sharing now. Number five, just like sharing, sometimes you need to go the extra mile to do a number of favors. Favors are things that miles you go that are not just ordinary sharing. Okay? You share quite all right, yeah, but you can go the extra mile. So, for instance, you can stand in as a shorty for a friend who wants to take a loan, knowing fully whether he will pay back or you will help him in paying back. Okay? Or you can make a recommendation for a particular business and say, okay, yes, this person, I want that person to come to my office and join me in my office in working to make some extra cash. All right? Join me in this business. So you are doing some extra additional favors that are making impact in the next person's life. It's not just sharing now, not just giving, like arms giving or supporting. No. It's making an impression in the person's life, making impacts in the person's life. Something that the person cannot do without, and the person will say, oh, at a particular phase in my life, this was what this person went this mile, did this, did that, went out of his way, out of her way to get me this thing. All right. So once in a while, go out of your way and do some favors. Very important. Number six, be yourself. Don't create an image that you are not because you want the person to like you and approve of you. Maybe you see the person as a bully, then because you want that person to accept you into their circle, you start seeing some other people around and say, hey, see his big head. I forget out of there, they don't look at you and say, this guy, my guy, I'm my kind of person. Don't do that. You're trying to be someone else. That person really deserves to be your friend. Why the person say, see his big head? Say, no, what did he do to you? Why are you just passing on insults on him and all? That's not nice. That simple thing you just did might change that person's perception towards life and come to you, I want to be your friend. So you don't have to change your ways or change your personality because you want to impress someone else. Try as much as possible to be yourself. Very important. Number seven, don't come too hard or be too inquisitive when having conversations. Initially, at number one, I said, speak up, have a conversation, start a conversation. Now, in the process of having the conversation, you can't be asking questions every single step of the way. You appear like, how will I put it now? Like an interrogator. Okay? You're not interrogating the person. You're trying to know the person. There are two different things. So you can't follow one question with another question with another question. There's always a following question to wherever the person lands the sentence. That's spooky. Okay? That calls for concern. If I were the person, I will run away from you. Run away. I will borrow legs and run. Right? So don't come too hard. When I mean come too hard, don't start your conversation by saying, hi, you're very pretty. Do you know you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen? Yeah? Man, guy. Man, I like, man, you are the strongest man I've ever seen. You are patronizing that person. You are coming too hard. And they don't look at you like all those praise singers. that are neither here nor there. So you're coming too hard. Just even if you are super impressed with that person, what the person did, you can keep your cool and just smile and say, oh, that was a good one. End of story. You ask one question, the person speaks. Next one, talk about yourself. Let them ask you. Don't follow one question after the other. Are you a detective? Don't. Some of you do that. You want to hear everything about the person's life. Then you now hold back everything you're supposed to say. Next thing, you go and start sharing what that person has told you in confidence because they thought you were a likable and reasonable person. Number 8, don't be judgmental. Don't say because she was talking to you that when she was young, she was molested and she had the baby when she was 15 or 16 and this, her uncle did that, her cousin did this. In your mind, you say, Kai, man, I think I can jam this one out. So, all these loose girls, just the life where say he was raped. All this way, I know the ground. In your mind, you're telling yourself, say, she's a loose girl. And she was just trying to share with you in confidence things that she has been through. And you're right there judging. Then maybe he's a guy and telling you how he was young, he joined the cult, was forced into cultism early in life. He had to smoke, he had to drink, he had to drop out of school. I just look at him like this, man. I didn't even know this guy was like this. And he's looking very clean. I didn't know he was an irresponsible young man. He's an irresponsible boy. No, I can't go close to him. I don't want to enter into trouble. You're already judging him. Because he said he smoked or he even still smokes, immediately he has turned into a bad influence to you, or he's already a bad person, an evil person that you don't want to associate with. You're being judgmental. Don't judge because even you yourself, you're not perfect. You're not even close to perfect. So now manage a person wants to manage you. In case you think you're super special, don't be that kind of person. Number 9, be polite and be fun to be with. It's self-explanatory. Speak to people, to others with respect, and they will speak back at you with same respect, same gesture. All right? Be fun to be with. Don't be boring. Don't be dull. Don't be a drag where everything is, no, I don't want that. No, I don't want to do this. Come on, no, I don't do that. No, I don't take this. No, this guy, which level now? I beg, the next time they're hanging out, they will not call you. They won't call you. Everything. Come on. That's how you just stay inside your house and watch TV because don't come and start dulling everybody else. And lastly, number 10, always learn to part ways on the climax. What do I mean by part ways on the climax? When you're having fun, when you're having a conversation, when you're hanging out, when you're sharing, whatever the case may be, as long as you guys are together, don't unleash everything once on the table. All right? Let the person experience you in bits and dosages. Don't just offload everything once. Okay? So that the dosage you have dropped today, let the person long for more. Like, man, yesterday, Excel almost finished me. We laughed and laughed and laughed. When are we going to that place again? Oh, you say, it's next 2 weeks. Man, next 2 weeks foul. Anyhow. Always leave that impression in the hearts of people you are with, that they will find you super interesting and they can't actually wait to have more of you. All right? So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comment section. All right? If this series has been helpful to you. But don't forget, I still have more for you in the next episode, still on friendship. You would love this one.